Hey guys, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse is out in theaters now, and that means I am going to be spewing all sorts of spoilers in this review. So please, if you have not seen this film yet, don't let me ruin it for you. That's stupid. Just come back later, because be sure you come back and watch it. But I'm excited to talk about it. If you haven't seen my spoiler-free review, that is up now. Go check it out, see the movie, then come back, because I have a lot of things to say about why this movie worked so well. So, 1, 2, 3. All right, spoiler warnings. Here we go. Let's dive into it. The first thing I need to mention is, can we talk about live action Donald Glover Prowler? Phenomenal. Also, how the heck that must have been so hard for them to weave in all these incredible animation styles and then dive in with a live action, like including him. That was insane. I was so excited. It was so great. I love that we got him twice. Very cool. Of course, all the spiders as well was absolutely phenomenal. Love seeing them. There's so many. I know there's so many I haven't even seen. Ben Reilly's fantastic. Probably one of my favorites. I mean, I do love Andy Samberg. But listen, there's a lot going on here. This movie ends with all of the spider team, pretty much, from last film, and then the new-ish spider team from this film, and they all come together, and they're here to help Miles, who is stuck in a freaking the one Spider-Verse that didn't have a Spider-Man, right? Because that little spider went into his universe, bit him, then there were 2 spiders there. That wasn't supposed to happen. He's the original anomaly, yada, 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 right? I think that was a brilliant choice. Things are going through and you're watching and then you're like, hold on, wait a minute. And as the things start to reveal, like, you're the original anomaly. How do you not get this? When Miguel's explaining this all to him, my mind was blown. My jaw was on the ground and I'm like, what is happening? And then they dive into the canon stuff. And can we talk about, we had to see my Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield, very, very sad. I mean, we had to see all the captains dying, right? We had to see everyone, this canon, right? These things have to happen. This is canon. That is so smart because, honestly, you've got all these different versions of the story, right? You've got all these different Spider People, comics, and series, and all sorts of things. And yes, they do always have these canon events. So it made absolute sense for them to throw that in there. I think that's extremely, extremely smart. It's brilliant writing. It's brilliant storytelling. But yeah, at the same time, you're like not even thinking that's where this is going to go, and your mind is blown when it happens. And that is what I love so much about this film. Not to mention, of course, just how beautifully stunning it is. We've got Gwen's dad who, he ends up quitting, so he's not going to die, hopefully, fingers crossed. But, like, she's kind of having to deal with that, too. And you've got the fact that, of course, Miles is going to be extremely mad when his friends are like, yeah, we knew your dad was going to have to die, but, like, we didn't know how to tell you. And we also knew you were, like, this anomaly. So we just didn't tell you. And then, obviously, he's going to be mad. And then the way Spot was created is fantastic. Like, this is all so smart and setting up for what's sure to be like an actual epic, insane showdown in the next film. But what I love so much about this is the storytelling and the visuals, right? I talked about it a lot in my spoiler-free review, but the way the colors just really, truly enhance all of the emotional beats. But I love how we have Peter B as a new father, right? We've got Miles struggling. Should he tell his parents? Should he not tell his parents? And we do see him tell his parents, but then it wasn't even really his real parents. It was just really sad. And it took me a long time to, like, that didn't hit me. Even at first when she was like, what? I was like, wait, it still didn't hit me that he was in the wrong universe. But, like, that makes sense, right? The way they did this is it's so smart because they covered their reveals. And most people aren't going to figure it out until that moment they tell you, right? Which is exactly when it should emotionally, right? The beat should hit in the script, and it does. And it's so good. And speaking of the script, like, the cast is so good, right? And, oh, man, I know there was something else I was talking about, and I'm off on a tangent now. But listen, this movie, for me, was perfect. There's, like, nothing I can complain about. I think the animation style is beautiful. I love that we get Legoverse in there, right? They've weaved in so many things that fans are going to be excited about, but it is not just fan service, okay? We've got this story about Spot and how he was created, right? We've got all of this stuff about canon, about how Miles is going to have to go through these painful things. And now we've got Miles lost somewhere out in the Spider-Verse, and we've got a whole team of our favorite spider people that are willing to put everything aside and to fight against Miguel and the rest of the spider people and just go save Miles. And that means so much, It's like everything is about family. We've got Gwen's family. We've got Miles' family. That's what I was talking about earlier. And we've got Peter's family. And it's just everything is coming together. And I love that we got Mayday. Can we just talk about how adorable Mayday is for like a second? Because she's so freaking cute. And she's perfect. And when she pulls down her thing. And we got a Peter MJ moment, you know? And, oh my gosh, did you guys notice that when Gwen, I'm sure you guys did, when Gwen was playing the drums at the beginning, they were the Mary Janes? Like, come on. Come on, there's so many Easter eggs weaved in here. It's phenomenal. I mean, I love that line. They've Doctor Strange and that little nerdy kid. Don't even get me started on what they did. You know, opening up the multiverse. It's great because we've got Venom, Miss Chen. Oh my gosh, Miss Chen, what's amazing. Like, there's so many exciting moments in here that you're just like, they tied everything together. Those who are fans of the Marvel Universe, okay? Like, collectively, like the Sonyverse and whatever it's called, right? And the Marvelverse, right? Marvel Cinematic Universe, all the animated stuff. Like, there's so much that you get in here. Of course, we get the pointing, which, you know, no surprise, but we get all of our Spider-Man. Those people who love Spider-Man, like love Spider-Man, are just going to be so thrilled with all of the Easter eggs, all the things that are sprinkled throughout this. I know I was, and then I was left begging for more at the end, which feels insane after a movie that is so long, but doesn't even feel that long. Like, it ended and I was like speechless for a second. Like, legit speechless. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't even, like, it's so good. I never expected, and I should have had faith. Listen, I love the first one so much. I was like, there's no way this is going to be better, but I hope it's like good. And this was phenomenal. Somehow they raised the bar even more, and that has me really, really excited for what's to come next. I literally can't even, you guys. This was so good. You guys let me know your thoughts. Spoilers welcome down below in the comments. I know there's things I forgot to talk about, so throw in any questions if you want me to talk about them down below in the comments, and we can discuss. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and check me out at MamasGeeky.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time.